Hey, what's going on, y'all? So you know this word diet, the word diet, it has a negative connotation to it, and the thoughts that come to people's mind by default automatically when you hear the word is going without, misery, hunger, starvation, I don't know, bad tasting food probably, no sweets, no fats, none of my favorite stuff. All of these things, I guess, are associated with the idea or the concept or at least the word diet. And so it's important for you to understand that diet doesn't, you're on a diet right now. Everyone is on a diet. Diet is simply what you eat. That's what diet means. So what you may need to do is go on a specific type of diet in order to improve your health, turn around your conditions, eliminate the symptoms of conditions that we often call disease. And all disease is symptoms of a situation going on with your body. The symptoms are alerting you to the need for addressing a situation. You know, whether it's changing what you eat or needing more exercise. I mean, something that you need to change. When your blood pressure is high, it's telling you that you need to change something. When your cholesterol is high, it's telling you that you need to change something. It's symptoms. It's not, I mean, they call it a disease, but it's really symptoms of a problem. So taking medication for those symptoms is ridiculous. You need to address what's causing those symptoms. Cholesterol is high in the body when you have damaged walls inside of your veins. Cholesterol repairs those walls. So what causes these damages? You know what I'm saying? So there's many things that cause the damage. Smoking causes the damage. That's why it increases your cholesterol. Excess of sugar causes the damage. That's why sugar increases your cholesterol level. So a lot of things causes that damage. But anyway, I'm not here to linger on that. What I came to say is that we all are already on a diet. Don't let the word diet scare you. But decide on what things you want to be a part of your diet to improve your health. And the other day I did the video sleeping at the shipper, and I went into some of the stuff that I got off of Walmart. For those of you who haven't seen that, then just watch that video because I'm not about to go over all of that stuff again. But I just wanted to show you some of the things that I didn't show you in that video, which include a weakness of mine. Actually, I'll tell you several of my biggest weaknesses. So the point is, we all have weaknesses, man. Don't let that stop you. You know what I'm saying? Don't let that stop you. The lighting was good for a minute, then I moved in the wrong place. So don't let the weaknesses stop you. None of us are perfect. You always have to work on it. And it's important to know your body, know where your weaknesses are, so that you can mitigate or get ahead of those weaknesses. Where we lack discipline, we have to use our own mind to do things in a way that helps us to stick to the game plan and to continue down the path toward achieving your goals. All right, so let's move on. I showed you some of the stuff that I got from Walmart the other day. There's two things that I didn't show you. These V8 juice, which is 2 servings of vegetable in each can. So that's a good way to get some additional nutrients. And I like the individual cans. These are the aluminum cans. And something else I didn't show you that's very important is this. And it's not important because you need to make this a part of your diet. And why I open it upside down, I have no idea. The reason this is important is because we all have vices. We all have different areas in which there is much needed improvement. But I'll also talk about knowing yourself well enough to make adjustments to compensate for those areas. You know, so where you lack the discipline, or to make the choices that support your end goal better, which of course we're talking about a better diet and everything now, then you do things in a proactive way. So when I went to Walmart, and when I go to Walmart, well, let's put it this way. Obviously, I got these, so I got them at some point. I'm back at the house now, as you can see. But when I went to Walmart out there on the road, and when I showed you what I got, I didn't show you these because I did not buy any. And so where we often make the mistake is we'll go ahead and get some of the stuff that we like that we shouldn't have, and with the intention of regulating ourselves and just not consuming it. It's much better, you guys, to just not tempt yourself and not even get it. So I didn't get this when I went to Walmart because I knew it was more than likely I was going to end up going in it and start to devour its contents. So I didn't get it. So my point is, one, I'm not perfect, and I don't have absolute discipline just like most other people don't. And I have weaknesses just like most other people do. You got pizza. That's when I'm actually out on the road that I have to keep myself away from. Otherwise, I'll go crazy is my point. It's not that I never eat it, but yeah, I have to regulate myself so that I don't eat it too often. And cream cheese, cheesecake, when I see these things, I have to regulate myself. And so there's two parts to the diet thing. And that is that, one, diet, you're already on a diet. So what matters is what your diet consists of. And because you have decided to go on a specific type of diet, or a diet that includes certain types of food to improve your health or to cure the symptoms of a medical condition, which a lot of people call diseases, when you're on that diet for that specific reason, then you have to be even more disciplined and more strategic. But it still does not mean that you absolutely cannot ever indulge in those things that you like. What it means is you have to regulate, and you have to be smart, and you have to be proactive. So, do things in a way that assists you in achieving your goals. So because I have that perspective, and it's not like I'll never eat another Ritz again. That's not my objective. I know I can have a Ritz again. So therefore, when I go into a Walmart, then I'm not all that pressured to buy a Ritz. It's like, all right, I'm not going to get these. I don't need these right now. Maybe some point in the future I get some when I go to Walmart. But today, I'm not buying this. You see? And so the stuff that I got was all beneficial. Something like this. And the other stuff that you saw. So, that's just what I wanted to point out to you. And some of y'all don't know what I'm talking about as far as my haul from Walmart. That would be on the video talking about sleeping at the shipper. So the point is, you have to make an effort. You have to do something. And if you're not disciplined enough to be as strict as you like, it doesn't mean scratch the whole plan. Go for it. Do what you can do to work toward your better health, to work toward a bigger savings, to work toward a better relationship. Whatever your goal is, this is an example. This is a representation of other areas in your life. Whatever your goals are, don't put it off until you feel that it's the perfect time, or you're in a perfect situation, or have the perfect mindset or mind state to be able to go full force at it. Now, start now. Work on it now. It's a process. Work on it now, because all of the movement you have in the right direction is a positive thing. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about failing. Don't worry about getting it 100% right. Don't worry about not reaching your goal in the time frame that you have set it for. The guy says, set it and forget it. The important thing is to have a goal and to start moving toward it, and every day be doing something to move you toward it. I'm gonna show you some of the other stuff I have at home that you might be interested in. Wild rice, this is very good. Black rice, also known as forbidden rice, is even better, much better for you. And you know, brown rice is better than white. Lentils is something that I eat, and actually I put the red beans, the lentils, and the rice together in a crock pot. And well, no, that is not it. I also have, I cooked this yesterday when I first got here, spelt, which is, this is like in spaghetti noodles, spelt. And so let me just show you what it looks like. This is the spelt. It looks just like spaghetti. I put ragu sauce in it. If I had it here, I would have also put frozen peas in it, some green peppers, some onions. Only thing that's in this is garlic and ragu sauce, and that's it. But again, you know, I'm at the house with this. Of course, if you do cooking out on the road, this is something you could definitely cook. You only boil the water 4 to 6 minutes. Quart of water for a little package of spelt. And this is actually what's left over from what I already ate. So probably 2 or 3 servings from that. And if I had the peas in it, it would be more than that. This is less than $10. High in carbohydrates, low in protein. So, you know, if you're trying to get a high protein diet, you don't want to eat a lot of this stuff. But you can put your tuna, or better yet, your kippers along with it. Matter of fact, that's what I'm about to eat now, some kippers and some more of this spelt. And back to the show. Okay, one last time. I wanted to show you what they actually look like. Pretty much they look like sardines, kind of. They are herring. And I did actually go and get me some peas, and I also put cheese in mine. You don't have to. You know, if you don't do dairy, don't put cheese. If you do dairy, cheese is a great thing to eat. As far as dairy, a lot of people cannot, well, let's say they're lactose intolerant. And, you know, there is a debate. You follow someone like Dr. Sebi, then he will talk about the fact that humans, why would you drink another animal's milk? You know, makes a lot of sense. And I don't drink as much milk as I used to, but I still will eat a lot of cheese. Of course, I'm regulated, but cheese is high in protein. And for people who do consume dairy, and if you are lactose intolerant, meaning it gives you gas, inflammation is a serious problem. So just because you can cope with it, you don't want to cope with it. Usually, if you have gas or bloating from dairy products, it's because you don't have a lot of the good bacteria needed in the gut in order to digest it. And if you will get you some supplements, acidophilus or whatever it's called, I don't know how you pronounce it. But, you know, it's good bacteria. Just go to the GNC or whatever and tell them you want some probiotics. And that will help you to not have such a reaction to dairy products. You'll be able to tolerate lactose better. All right, that's it. Peace. What are you doing?